Now, one of his neighbors, a lady of high standing, had two daughters of perfect beauty. Bluebeard, desiring a wife, asked the mother for one of her daughters, leaving the choice to her, but neither daughter wanted him. They couldn't stand the thought of marrying a man with a blue beard. What made it even worse were the rumors. He'd been married several times before, and no one knew what had become of his wives. Her friends couldn't wait. As soon as Bluebeard left, they rushed over, eager to finally see the inside of the famous castle. They explored every room, every closet, each more lavish than the last. They marveled at the tapestries, the beds, the tables, and the magnificent looking glasses framed in silver and gold. They couldn't stop talking about how lucky their friend was. But the young wife wasn't enjoying any of it. All she could think about was the forbidden closet. Her curiosity was a burning fire. Forgetting her guests, she snuck away down a small back staircase, moving so fast she almost tripped and fell. She reached the closet door and hesitated, remembering her husband's stern warning. But the temptation was too powerful. Her hand trembled as she put the key in the lock and turned it. The door creaked open. At first, she saw nothing, as the room was dark. But as her eyes adjusted, a horrific scene came into view. The floor was covered in clotted blood, and against the walls she saw them, the bodies of several dead women. These were Bluebeard's former wives, all murdered, one after another. She nearly fainted from terror. The little key slipped from her hand and fell onto the blood-stained floor. Shaking, she picked it up, locked the door, and ran to her chamber to compose herself, but the image was seared into her mind. She washed it with soap and water. She scrubbed it with sand, but nothing worked. The key was enchanted. As soon as she cleaned one side, the blood would reappear on the other. That very evening, Bluebeard returned. He claimed his business had concluded early. Where, he said slowly, is the key to my little closet? I must have left it on the table upstairs, she stammered. Bring it to me. Now, he commanded. After trying to delay the inevitable, she finally brought him the key. He examined it closely. I don't know, she cried, her face paler than death. You don't know, he replied coldly. I know. You went into the closet, didn't you? Very well, madame. You shall go in again and take your place among the ladies you saw there. She threw herself at his feet, begging for forgiveness, her tears enough to melt a rock. But Bluebeard's heart was harder than any stone. You must die, he said. If I must die, she sobbed, give me a little time to say my prayers. I give you 15 minutes, he replied. Not a moment more. Alone, she called for her sister Anne. Sister Anne, go to the top of the tower. See if our brothers are coming. They promised they would visit today. If you see them, signal for them to hurry. Anne ran to the top of the tower. Anne, Sister Anne, do you see anyone coming? The wife cried out, I see nothing but the sun making dust and the grass growing green. Anne called back. From downstairs, Bluebeard roared, come down at once, or I will come up. One more moment. She pleaded, then whispered, Anne, Sister Anne, do you see anyone? I see nothing but the sun and the green grass. Come down now, Bluebeard bellowed. I am coming, she cried. Then one last time, Anne. Sister Anne, do you see anyone? I see a great dust cloud coming this way, Anne shouted. Is it my brothers? Alas, no, sister. It is a flock of sheep. Will you not come down? Bluebeard yelled. Just one more moment, she begged. Anne, Sister Anne, what do you see? It's no use, he said, grabbing her hair with one hand and raising a huge scimitar with the other.